What is up, guys? This is the Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cycle Inc. I am the Merc with the mic alongside the Louis Beans.
What's up? What's up?
And the Japstar Supreme.
Oh shit!
How you guys doing?
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that. What's that Tundak challenge by myself, like Xavier Woods?
Yeah.
Yo, I watched that video for the first time this year. I didn't know it was a thing.
What?
That guy.
Yeah.
I think his name is Tundak or something like that. Or Turnak. I forgot his. Oh my god!
Oh, when they do that dance, when it's
like that dance. That song is hot though. I'll just say it.
It's fire.
Oh snap! Anyway, so what y'all been up to?
Not much. A lot of wrestling. Fucking too much wrestling to watch this week. It was the New Japan Wrestling Kingdom 12 being on, and then also the New Year's Rush right after, and then Raw, SmackDown. I haven't been watching
NXT being an extra hour.
Actually, NXT wasn't. It was just a year-end thing. So, luckily, like if you've seen all this stuff, then you're like, I've seen this. I don't need to watch it again.
Okay.
And then you could just move on.
Didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Well, they had an exclusive match on there though.
Oh yeah, they did. They had Adam Cole versus Drew McIntyre.
Really?
Yeah.
With Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee.
They actually showed them. Okay.
That's cool. That was the house show before the last takeover.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I feel bad.
Yeah, so you could watch that. I forgot about that, but yeah, it was most of it was a year-end review thing. But they always have like one match. A couple of years ago, they had like the Cassius Ohno versus Cesaro versus William Regal on that thing too. It was actually really good.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. I remember that. It was good actually.
Yeah, and then they had Cassius Ohno versus Regal like a year before that. Yeah, Regal comes up on New Year's.
Does he come out to the Man theme?
No. His villain theme with his cape and shit.
He's a man.
He's a man.
That's just
such a man.
Yeah. So we got Wrestling Kingdom 12. That's pretty much the big discussion that we'll have today, which is our little review because of what we watched so far, because that's just 5 hours and a half long.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, before we do that, I mean, since we're not gonna get too much into the WWE stuff, hey, I saw was that the reunion of the club on Monday Night Raw?
That was actually pretty cool. But other than that, like I just feel like the use of Ballard's just been sad, really.
Stagnant.
True story.
Yeah, and he's one of your most popular guys. His pop is bigger than most people's.
He never got a rematch, and he'll bring it up, and then they still won't. Mind you, whenever anybody else is like, "Oh well, I didn't get a rematch," they'll be thrown into the match.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Anyway, I hope good things are in his future.
Finn Balor, I think he needs to go to SmackDown.
And take the Good Brothers with you.
I think SmackDown needs more baby faces, so I think he could be that big baby face that they need.
Well, like I said, take the Good Brothers with you.
Yeah. We also got the US title tournament, which has been going on. I wish Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder's shit will get more TV time, because if you look on Twitter and their promos are fucking great.
Well, he got one of some airtime, so they trying to slowly trying to get him out there. Has Zack Ryder put anything up there?
No.
Like,
he did, but his promos is not as strong as Mojo Rawley's.
Womp womp.
Yeah, Mojo's promo's been really good. Like, he's really going at him and shit. And I wouldn't mind seeing him win this tournament, but I actually really want Xavier Woods to win it.
I would like to see what that would do to New Day.
Put it this way:
keep hearing he might break up.
First of all, New Day becomes the U.S. champion if Xavier wins the U.S. championship. So they will do the Freebird word with the U.S. title as well.
I like that.
So they're all the U.S. champion. It'll be a good rivalry for Jinder Mahal, because he has his little tag team and shit like that, and they can actually probably boost him as a villain because they're the baby faces. They're gonna get cheered no matter what. I could see the one thing that's predictable is that maybe Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal, but I actually like in the way that Xavier Woods been promoting himself to be U.S. champion, been fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
He did a little video of him dancing, doing a Bollywood dance.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. The 10 Back Challenge.
Yeah. He was doing that shit and everything like that. It was pretty fucking funny.
Dude, that dance.
And then he's just been like promoting himself like as a presidential candidate. Like he was like,
it's too bad that he lost. You know that he beat Aiden English.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to go further. Can I tell you how much I'm loving Rusev Day getting pops all the time?
My biggest shit with them is that I don't want them to break them up as a tag team.
Right.
Keep them as a tag team. I think they could be used in the tag team division and have them win the belts.
Also, did you see the Ascension get bopped by?
Yeah.
They showed the Ascension get bopped. What was it? Did that happen this week or last week when they showed it?
It was this week, I think.
It was this week, yeah. Well, because I was like, that's what I wanted, a showdown between the two. And I was like, they could fight over the wasteland.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they just got
got
destroyed.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
I mean, jeez.
SmackDown's just been really better than Raw, like hands down, with storylines and the view of the championship. The only thing I'll say both of them are lacking on the women's division. They both have been kind of stagnant. But other than
it's been a bunch of like 6-man tags and 4-man tags.
Hey, except for she's back. She's back.
But you know, one thing I liked was the Alexa Bliss and Asuka match. I thought that match was actually really good.
True story. That was a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
So at least we got something off Alexa Bliss because she's been quiet since the Absolution came in.
Mm-hmm.
Like she hasn't really been on TV, which is sad because she's a champ, and they're just trying to focus on the Absolution and the big teams and shit because the Royal Rumble. So basically, that's pretty much gonna be the main look at of everything.
Can I just say that I appreciate how they keep Asuka's ability to win a match using anything.
Yeah,
because she, the armbar isn't her signature, but it's one of the moves. But like they'll let her do that. They'll let her do the Asuka lock. They'll let her do the kick to the face. They'll let her do a shining wizard. They'll let her do an ankle lock. Like, and she's won with all of that. Like, oh man, she's so cool. She's like one of the few wrestlers that can really just beat you with anything.
Yeah, and then the butt to the face too. She does the hip.
She's beating somebody with that too.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, what can't she do?
Yeah, she hit that. But I really liked the match. I thought that was probably one of Alexa's better matches too. She was really offensive. Asuka, holy shit! You gotta kind of mute it. It's pretty loud.
Who's working in the kitchen? Who's that?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Yes, that's quite loud. Yeah.
Tell me you waiting tables and podcast at the same time,
right? I'm trying to multitask here.
But yeah, it's been it was a good match, and at least they start showing her. But the build to the women's Royal Rumble kind of been. It hasn't been great at all.
It hasn't been strong, no, not really.
I don't care for it. I hate that they putting it as a gimmick and not something that's historical.
I just mean like but I mean out of the contestants, they haven't really been like making you have an eye out for anybody.
Yeah, that's the reason why they have all these 6 women's tags. And you know what? Becky Lynch, I think, should have just returned at the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah,
to not just do another 6 women thing.
She needs to break off that whole Charlotte thing because she's probably their best babyface there, and I think she could easily be the best heel there. I think she needs to.
Could I just say how anticlimactic her Charlotte calling out Naomi? Yeah. And like I'm sitting there waiting for something crazy to happen, and just like Naomi, wait, she was there last week,
and that was it.
I was like, that was it. I'm like, wait a second, was there supposed to be something else? No? Oh shit. Nope. And but like the actual big reveal was Becky, but again, like you said, it's kind of wasted on a 6-woman tag match.
I would love to see Becky Lynch go heel on Charlotte and actually take the belt.
Also, okay. Is there a rule that Charlotte's belt is not up for grabs? It is, right? Just like the men's, right?
Yeah.
potentially, if a SmackDown girl wins, she can go for Charlotte's belt, right?
Yeah, she'll go for Charlotte's belt. The Raw woman wins, and then they go to.
Here's my thing. On the eve of an event as big as the Royal Rumble, why is Charlotte in a tag match with anybody?
Right, like
because like those two girls they want your belt.
Yeah,
like I don't want to fight.
But then also, she don't have a match for Royal Rumbles, nor does Alexa Bliss as well either. So there's no challenger for the belts either. So I don't think they're gonna be defended at Royal Rumble.
I mean, is it because they don't have enough girls? Like,
I doubt that.
Well, it's gonna be 30 women. 19 are on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be probably 3 legends. So Trish, Ivory, and maybe
Victoria.
Could
be Gail Kim, probably.
No, I don't see her.
No, didn't she like officially retire after she won the belt last time?
Yeah, and then she had a bad outing with WWE, so I don't think they would take her back.
Okay.
Or nor care to take her back.
Okay. Right.
I can see Trish Stratus doing something. I can see Ivory because she's rumors that she's going to be in the Hall of Fame this year.
I mean, it's about time, right?
Yeah, and I think she could still go. She still looks kind of the same.
Yeah, she doesn't really age.
Yeah, and then another legend could be in it. Could be Michelle McCool. Could be Victoria. Could be a lot of the women that I'll say 3 of them.
Is it ever a possibility that AJ can come back, or did she leave on bad terms?
She left, and I don't think she wants to wrestle again.
Oh, okay.
I could see 2 spots being the Bella Twins. I see 2 spots being the Iconic duel. And I could see another NXT person come up. I would like to see Bianca Blair, but I could see anyone else, to be honest with you.
What about that Australian girl? The really tall, muscular one.
Rhea Ripley, I think she's still kind of green in NXT, so I don't think they're going to bring her just yet. And then, I'm just saying. Yeah, I think she's
like physically the perfect rival for Charlotte.
She's Charlotte 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, she
much,
yeah.
But she's really young, so I don't think they're gonna put her on the main roster. Yeah, I think she just turned 21.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, okay. So she's in that thing with Paige. Like they wait a little bit before they bring her up in the main roster.
They won't make the same mistake. No Young Bucks.
Yeah. But yeah, I could see a big mix of the Royal Rumble and stuff like that. I just hope they stop putting it as a gimmick and make it a statement. I hope the match is good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I could say that. I mean, it would be bad is somebody trying to outdo the Kofi spot.
Yeah,
I feel it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a fight on the apron spot. Like there's gonna be some stuff that's emulating the men's matches, which I feel like they don't have to do, but they're gonna think that because it's WWE wrestling and we're gonna have to do this stuff like this. I just feel it. It's gonna probably just feel too safe.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think.
I just hope they let them go and they have a good match. I just hope the match is good.
I want some stuff to remember.
Right. They also announced the 2 title matches. You got Lesnar, Kane, and Strowman for the Universal title, which I don't give a fuck, honestly.
Mayor Kane, fuck it, give it to Mayor Kane.
I
actually see Strowman winning. I see Strowman winning, pinning Kane.
You think? I mean, I can see him pinning Brock.
I can see
Kane.
Strowman pinning Brock. Yeah, definitely. Like he'd most likely put him over someday.
The reason why Kane is in the ring is to get pinned.
Damn. I think he's just as grim as it is.
I mean, I think he's there to get pinned by Brock.
You're the fall guy.
To get F5 by Brock and then get pinned.
Glenn, so tonight you take the fall.
Yeah. Take the fall and take that ridiculous mask off. You know what? I'm not feeling it anymore. That version, nah.
Me either.
Go away.
I missed it.
Like I'd rather him be the unmasked freak.
Yeah.
With the little burned baby hairs but not this one.
He's like, I just want a regular baldy. They just won't let me do it. They want me to grow it all funny.
God. All right. I just want Mayor Kane. That's all.
And then Mary you Kane have the other title match will be the AJ Styles in a handicap match versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Come on,
which is ridiculous in itself.
Sami Zayn the belt.
Just give Sami the belt.
Yeah,
right. Exactly. Like, wait, if let's say Sami pins him, then it's like, is Sami the champion?
Yeah, Sami's the champion. The KO pins. KO's the champion.
Or is KO gonna come up with some shenanigans and make them both the champion?
The Freebird, they got a Freebird rules it like the
yeah. Like if the New Day could do
I can see that. I can see them pulling some real stupid stuff with him and Sami.
I can see them doing the same shit what Jericho did. If I'm US champ, you're US champ.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, and I hope, I really hope it's Sami Zayn's first belt. Like I would like to see him with the WWE title. Me and Minion had like a back and forth because Minion was like, "Oh, I don't want him to lose the belt into Romania. He has to hold it. He has to." I was like, "If you have a good storyline to build for the title, then I'm for it. Like he could lose the belt. I'm fine with that. But if you don't have a good storyline, he's just losing the belt off the back. Then that could get annoying.
Yeah,
you understand?
I know.
But this is actually a good storyline. It's actually getting really good and it's evolving. Two storylines in one kind of thing with Shane and Daniel Bryan and then everyone else. So basically, I feel it's fine for him to lose the belt and get it back.
I have a thing where I think that maybe he might not win. If it's not in his cards to be champ, I feel like the one thing that could be gained from this is potentially like Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Because I think like if you did Shane versus Daniel Bryan, it wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
Because like why waste it on Shane McMahon? I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah.
Word.
Like as much as it's an honor to fight Shane and you throw him off or something. I think if he does wrestle and like I'm not speculating on him coming back as a wrestler or anything. I'm just like it could lead to like that could be a thing that could come from this. That's what I feel like. That would be a cool little thing to do.
But I could see it like starting more of a fight than anything if Daniel Bryan helps or finds a way to help Sami Zayn take the belt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks too obvious though. Yeah. I don't think he's like legitimately trying to help though. Because I think he knows they're gonna screw it up themselves somehow or something like that.
Or they could do it as in Shane McMahon fucks up. And Sami Zayn wins the belt.
Yeah. True enough.
I like how that they've been doing that the past couple of weeks, whereas it was because of Shane that AJ lost.
Yep. So
I think they have a good thing going with SmackDown been the A show. SmackDown been really showing us everything. The tag team division is unlocked. Tag team division on SmackDown is something else than what it is on Raw.
Everybody's comfortable, man. Everybody's comfortable, and they get time.
Yeah, and I think they're just showing everybody. They showcase more tag teams than what you see. Like all the tag teams, you see them all, and you can see any of them go for the belt. Like you can see any of those. Yeah, you can see anybody take those tag titles. Exactly. So it's good. It's a good thing for SmackDown, and I'm glad that SmackDown is still on the roll that it is.
I appreciate the little nod to Shelton and Gable.
Yeah,
like you're like, well. They could win, but they didn't. So there you go. Like, I appreciate what that type of storytelling does for like the characters.
Yeah.
Even if it's not intentional. It's like, well, what do you take away from this match? Well, at least that they're treated like a team who could beat the Usos, and it's not surprising. It's like, oh shit, I'd be happy for them.
Yeah. But
you lost, so whatever.
What was the other shit? How it's bad. How Raw hasn't been that great. When you actually miss Roman Reigns on the show.
Wow.
To be honest, he's doing a little better. He's to
be honest, he's the best thing on the fucking on Raw. Like his matches had been the best thing on Raw.
I mean him talking like he doesn't seem that forced anymore. Like whatever he's saying, whatever he's saying, he seems like he's not like, again, he's not making any grand speeches or anything, but at least what he's saying, it feels like a dude named Roman Reigns would say.
And there's also the fact that he's not really talking for a half hour to try to keep the crowd, and like he's talking for like 5 minutes, and then he fights, and then his match has been top notch. All his matches have been good. With Elias, with Jason Jordan, with Samoa Joe. The Samoa Joe match was really good.
That was real good.
And I can see that leading to Samoa Joe actually getting the belt down the road.
I hope so.
Their rivalry has been the best thing on Raw, period.
Well, okay, up till now, they still have it where he hasn't beaten him outright, right?
Yeah, he hasn't.
The way everything in has ended, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, he hasn't like fully like beat Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
There was always something going on. That was the first match. That was the first time he actually beat Joe clear. So they can keep that going, and I think they're gonna fight for the IC title at Royal Rumble.
That'd be good. Good.
I just wonder if Joe will be in the Royal Rumbles if he's fighting for the IC title.
Or what the hell the Miz is gonna say.
The Miz is back Monday. Yes, and he's missed too.
Yeah, so he's been sorely missed. What was the movie that he could, or what was he doing?
Marine 6?
Yeah.
Is it called Marine 6, or do they have subtitles now?
It probably does have a title. I just don't know it.
Because, like,
I don't know about heart.
That just gets kind of funny.
But also Becky Lynch is in it.
Isn't
and Shawn Michaels.
Okay. And Naomi. I was thinking because I saw the thing with Naomi. Okay.
No, Naomi was in 5.
She was in 5, not 6.
No, she's gonna be in 6. You sure?
She was the villain. She was the villain in 5. She died.
Oh, but then again, why did she get injured? Using quotations with my fingers.
But she was
the same time as everybody else.
But she was there for the most part
because she came back to life. Because they did the project.
Maybe she was in a flashback scene.
Probably.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, like it'd be funny if the Russian. Wait, what's the anti-marine? The Russian KGB took Naomi's body and they resuscitated her and made her a super soldier.
We're gonna make our agents better. Black.
And now Mike, Mike the Miz has to defeat Super Naomi.
Right?
Bionic Naomi.
Yeah. Like you're KGB, and then she talks like Lana. It's Lana's voiceover.
Oh, Lana's voiceover. And she has glow power guns.
Listen, they need to take this idea down. This is ridiculous. The glow is nuclear energy.
Yeah, she's from Chernobyl.
She shoots like G.I. Joe in the 80s.
Just like neon blue and green lasers.
We're making Naomi into an 80s Cold War spy sleeper agent thing.
Listen, if she was a character in the 80s, this might have happened to her.
Marine 7.
There's always that.
There's always a Marine 7.
Yeah.
Back to the Cold War or something like that.
When was the last one that Randy Orton did?
The last one he did.
Was it like he
was in 12 rounds.
Oh.
But didn't he get a role in Marine, or was that somebody else?
That was
he was an actual Marine.
Ted DiBiase's son.
Ted DiBiase, there you go. Speaking of, we can shift back to New Japan. Because I know this is a part that you didn't see, and this is the beginning of New Japan. Let me wait this out. But those tag matches, though, hold on a second.
So New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestle Kingdom 12. So this would be the review for it, or for what we can review.
They didn't want to hear what I had to say.
So there'd be New Japan. The first thing that was in the card was the Rumble. Didn't Cheeseburger win that?
I believe so. I saw that they were talking about that.
Yeah, Cheeseburger won it. It's a retarded Rumble. I never get into it. I usually skip it.
Okay. But that part I didn't come in at. I came in at the 3-man tag tournament or whatever they had.
The never open weight 6-man tag team gauntlet championship match.
That's a mouthful.
Okay, that's where I came in. Yes. So Jay, you didn't see those matches, or you mean you weren't feeling them, or you wasn't paying attention to them?
I just didn't really care for them.
Like that one.
I watched most of that match. I actually watched the ending of the match. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. So I do have some thoughts on that.
All right, so let's go through the card. So the second match was the IWGP Junior Weight Tag Team Championships. Roppongi 3K.
Roppongi Vice.
No, Roppongi 3K versus Young Bucks.
Gotcha.
Yo, Roppongi 3K is a group there. Rocky. What's his name? Rocky
Romero.
He's like managing and shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Now who's he? Who was he?
Rocky. He was a part of the Roppongi Vice. He was a former junior weight tag team championship. Okay. He was a big person in New Japan. Not really big, but he's a known person in New Japan.
Okay. All right.
He's if you ever listen to any of the podcasts that Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows usually does with people, he's usually there in the background.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, he's usually drunk in the background. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a thing with the Young Bucks.
Okay.
I do like them at times, and then I don't. When they're too comedic and they don't like the match feels like it's not being taken seriously, then I lose interest in it, and I'll change it and I'll not watch it. And this is what I felt with this match. Like they did some crazy spots that should have killed somebody, and then they kick out at one, and then things like that really just annoy me. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like put some realization into the matches. That's one thing that really bothers me with New Japan at certain times is the fact that they just get up like nothing and it's just like, all right. So you just lost me there. I'm done with that. But for the most part, the match was decent. I was not crazy about it, but it was a decent tag match for what they do. The Young Bucks are usually one of the best at what they do and whatnot. I just like when they take it seriously and not joking around all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So I gave it a 3, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, I can't comment on that one. I didn't come in there, but I came in shortly thereafter for the now. What would you call it? The never
is the never open weight 6-man tag titles.
Okay. For that match.
That match,
Yes.
So you had Tama Tonga Loa and Bad Luck Fail.
Oh, you had God and Fale. Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah, you had wait, who was it? Yeah, it was Barrett and Jano and Ishii was in the ending of it, right?
Yeah, Trent Beretta.
Yeah. That was when I caught up to it. I watched the ending of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, so this would be more you talking about this.
Like from the point when they eliminated the team before them, and Tama and the Gorillas of Destiny came in and Fale, and it was like, I guess that's when the match hit like its stride.
Okay.
Like, dude, that like I love watching Ishii fight anybody because he's just something about the way he does certain things, like the way he does suplexes and does that strong and in the when he does the chops and stuff. Oh, like he's awesome. But he completely suplexed Fale like vertically.
Yeah.
Like that shit had me amazed. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be sloppy because like what could you do with a man his size and his shape? Nope. He went completely up, completely over, and it was like, wow, that was awesome. Tama Tonga caught Trent Beretta mid-air, like mid-somersault towards the end of the match when they were beating his ass. Like the Gorillas of Destiny were putting the boost to him. They slammed him up in the corner, like threw him out the ring, like they were dominating. And dude was about to catch what's the brother, that was the bigger one, not Tama Tonga, the other one.
Roa.
Roa. Like he was down about to catch a somersault, and he rolls out of the way last second, and Tama catches Trent Beretta with a freaking basically a diamond cutter, but that's his what do they call it, gun stun, which is silly. But anyway, like catches him midair, and they show the replay, and it's like he just barely caught him, but it still looked badass. And I was like, that's something I've never seen. And then it turns out the same. Like this whole weekend, there was some shit going on with TNA too recently, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not TNA. Was it Global Force? So is it still Global Force?
No, it's Impact Wrestling.
Impact. Yeah, Impact. Excuse me. Where I don't know the competitors, but basically they did almost the same thing. The guy does a springboard, and the other one intercepts him from like the next set of ropes next to him.
Yeah.
And catches him midair with a diamond cutter. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, these guys are next level. But that's what that match brought. And I was like, you know what? I've been sleeping on these 3-man matches that New Japan has. Like, the G1 and stuff, like, I was like, like, maybe there was some cool moments with, like, Juice and whatnot, but, like, I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah.
This one was actually pretty good.
Okay.
So... I would give. Honestly, I can't speak for the entire match, but like that last like set of competitors, like I would give that a 4 stars.
Okay,
it was fun.
That's fair. So overall, what you give it? Like, all right, 4 stars for that last part, but overall match.
Yeah, for most of the match. For the match, like I would give it 3.5.
Okay.
All right. It really hit its stride towards the end, though.
The next match was Kota Ibushi versus Cody Rhodes.
I might have to say this is my favorite match.
Yeah.
Is it?
I saw all of them.
Yeah.
I saw Jericho Omega. To me, this is my favorite match.
Now, what made this one your favorite match compared?
The way Brandy and Cody like interacted. Like during this match, they were like on point. Yeah. Like none of this, when she was coming down and she was saying all that stuff to the camera, like if you listen to what she was saying, she was coherent as fuck and she didn't slip up. Which is like, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, she did a thing there. And I'm thinking, all right, just go stand in the corner and look. And she was like, she was more like Sherry. Where she was super like hyping up her man, like screaming king and blah blah blah, and the way they got Ibushi, where he did the splash to the outside and Cody pulled her over and they both went down and she played dead and she was like just out, and he picks her up and then Cody cocks him in the face and it's like, he pushes him back in the ring, goes to see it, Cody goes to check on his wife and they both just start laughing.
Yeah.
But the camera work was on point during that match because they picked up all those moments.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have worked if the camera work wasn't there. So like, I don't know. It just, again, this is New Japan. I'm not used to this in New Japan.
Okay.
Like New Japan for me is just 2 guys who are really good beating the shit out of each other. That's what New Japan is to me.
Okay.
But this was like some, I don't want to say Ring of Honor, but this was like
more story based,
kind of like WWE type, where it's more story, and the match was good because Kota Ibushi's like, he was on point.
Yeah,
like Cody's move list, not the most impressive, but none of his moves were sloppy. That's what I give him.
Yeah,
nothing he did was sloppy.
That shit he did off from the apron.
Oh, the crossroads off the apron. Yeah, like Kota Ibushi sold that like he died.
Yeah, he looked like he died.
He landed on his head,
yeah.
But he sold it like he was dead. Like he did the thing where he caught the move. But okay, here's another reason why I like the match, because you took a devastating move like that. This was the opposite of what you said about the Bucks.
Yeah,
where Ibushi was out on his feet. Like he played it like he was out on his feet.
Yeah,
he couldn't lift him up. Like I think it was 3 times he tried to prop him up, to like hit him, and he just slumped over and fell. I was like, damn, all right.
That's the art of selling. You actually sell a move that's devastating.
Exactly. You can make anybody look like $1 million if you sell for them.
One thing I'll spot out, it was just a gaming reference. Cody Rhodes' outfit was from Zelda's Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I mean, I wish the cape was longer, but whatever.
No, the cape is short in that game.
That's I know.
It looks just like it.
Yeah, what is that from?
Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
The last Legend of Zelda game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even had the Triforce shit on the pants, the sizes of the pants.
Like
I was like, when he came out, I was like, I don't know what this is. It looks cool, but I was like, I have no clue what it was.
Yeah, it was from Zelda Breath of the Wild. I thought that was cool. This match was really good. Like I you know what? I had to take a second chance at it because I had to.
Before you go, I would give it a 4.5. It wasn't a perfect match, but that's that's where I stand at it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Again, I agree. I agree with you 100%. I felt like this had more story than anything with it. So I felt like us watching WWE instead of watching New Japan. Because again, New Japan, it usually be more just fight than the actual story in the ring and actually them selling a leg, selling an arm, selling that they can get back up kind of thing. And I commend Kota Ibushi with that. Like he really sold everything fucking well. And I thought the match was really good. It was a lot of good spots within. The Phoenix Splash, I say will be my only complaint. He did kind of a sloppy Phoenix Splash.
What they were saying in the English commentary, is that true? Like he doesn't do that anymore?
No, he stopped because his last injury. He didn't even know he was going to be able to wrestle now. Like he's surprised that he's wrestling now. He had a really bad neck injury, so that's the reason why when he did the crossroads from the apron, I was scared. Because Kota Ibushi was out with a neck injury that almost he almost was paralyzed.
Gotcha.
So I was like, "Oh, don't be paralyzed, please."
That's again the way they think, the way I see Cody is coming along. They probably did that on purpose too.
Yeah. But yeah, really good match. I agree with you with the score. I give it a 4.5. I did like the Jericho Omega a lot more. In the sense that, again, Jericho just went out of his way to just put more story into the match, and the things he did with the ref and the ref's son and shit like that. Those are the things.
He's such a heel.
We'll get to that, but
he's such a heel.
Yeah,
I don't want to kill a surprise yet. Yeah.
We'll get into that. But yeah, that would be
because I feel strongly about a few of these matches before that one too.
Yeah, so that was a really good match. I'll again 4.5. Did you see this match, Julio?
No, the only match I saw was Alpha and Omega. That's really the only one I saw to completion.
All right, so you're waiting for that one to show.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the next match is the IWGP Tag Team Championships, Killer Elite Squad, which is Davey Boy Smith and Lance Archer versus Eve and Sonata.
Can I just say I've never seen Killer Elite Squad before, and I was ready to hate them off the bat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Based on their looks, because they just look like the most yuck American tag team. Like I forget the guy's name. I know one of them is Davey Boy Jr.
Yeah.
The other guy, I don't know his name because I've never seen him before and I wasn't paying attention. I just know Killer Elite Squad. So that other guy looked like trash, but he's such a good like wrestler. When he came out spitting water in everybody, I was like, okay, this dude is just like all in on character. Where he's just obnoxious and he was just spitting water and he must have had like 8 bottles on him.
Yeah, he kept grabbing more bottles.
Grabbing more bottles. Like he's spitting everybody's, like literally the entire arena's face, like that was in the front row. It was that's when they won me over. Like, and then just they're good big men. Like holy shit, it was like the first 5 minutes, the first 5 seconds, excuse me, they caught him with like their big move, and they were, the commentators were making sure to point that out. They were like, they're about to win the match in the first 5 seconds. This is incredible. I'm like, what? And so it was just basically them just whooping ass, and they fought Evil and Sonata, who are, badasses. And it's just like, yeah, damn. Holy shit. Like all their big men stuff was like really good. It looked like it hurt, but you could tell that they're like professionals where they can do moves like that and not like, how you hear wrestlers got bad reputation and shit for hurting people. Like it's like, yes, they're good at it, but like no, they're good at it to a level where it's like, okay, they're having a match here. They're not just killing these dudes.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Just at that point, like I was just like, oh man, I need more of these guys, but they lost.
Davey Boy wrestles a lot like his father, just a bit more agile than he was.
Yeah, just a bit more.
If you notice, his outfit is his last WWE run.
Yeah, literally the jeans with the high socks. I was like, why is this man wearing high? Oh, that's his son.
Yeah,
wow.
And his bleach
blonde hair, and his dark ass tan,
his bright ass smile, like fucking whitening as fuck. He had too much whitening today. Kind of shit. Dude. No, but he was really underutilized. He had like the Heart Foundation tag in WWE, and they were really good. But other than that, like I think they should have utilized him more for being Davey Boy Smith's son. But but he found his niche in New Japan.
Like these guys beat the ring crew up.
Yeah.
Like they just straight up beat the ring crew up. Like it was great. The dude did a choke slam and Davey Boy gathered the dudes around to catch the body.
Yeah.
Because he choke slammed him off the apron to the outside. The other guy choke slammed Evil off the apron to the outside. That shit was hilarious. Yeah. Like it's stuff like that you don't see. Like I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That was amazing. It's a way to get away with doing something you can't do, like a choke slam to the floor without killing a man because you gathered the other guys to take the brunt. It was like, but he's holding you here, so you have to feel the pain too. Like it works on so many levels. I don't know. Like I love this match too.
Yeah. I don't have much to say on it because I didn't fully watch it. I kind of fell asleep watching it.
Yeah, I feel you. It looks it's a long show, but the way I watched it, I was able to I watched it in chunks. I didn't watch it all in one shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm watching like little bits and chunks. Like I just finished the while we were recording. I'm watching. I just finished the Tanahashi Jay White match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that was good. Yeah. So the next match. Let's move on to the next one.
For me, that one I would give it a 4.
Okay. Next match is the never open weight championship belt, hair versus hair. Suzuki versus Gato.
Oh, that was a good match too. Fucking okay, so I don't know much about Suzuki or Goto. But like just from looking at them, I could tell what type of characters they are. And you keep hearing Suzuki is sadistic and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that's what he is, like he showed it, like in this match, like he went all out.
Yeah.
Because he beat the shit out of this much bigger guy. Like he gave him the hands. Like Goto caught those hands lovely to the face. Like I don't know if he's all right after.
Yeah.
Like there was a segment where they do the back and forth, and then Suzuki just starts getting him with the fucking palm strikes to the face, and he is not putting his hands up, and it just looks brutal.
Yeah.
He beat him with a chair. He strangled him out in the first 2 minutes of the match. What was it, 2-3 minutes? He held him up on the apron, not the apron, the turnbuckle.
He
on top turnbuckle and was choking him out, like feet off the ground, dangling. So the way they worked that out was amazing. Like he looked like he was choking him out. They had to get everybody in there. They called the doctor in to check on the guy. Yeah. And I love the commentator, like, why is the doctor in there? He shouldn't be in here until the match is over. Like, ref, count him out. The match should be over. Like, I like how he's saying that, which we would be thinking like, yeah, he's dead. Like the match is over. Stop it.
Yeah.
But apparently he still had the will to live and the will to get hit with a chair after he just got strangled. Like that match was brutal. It was rough. Yeah,
I gotta rewatch that one. I started it and then again that was another match I fell asleep on.
And Suzuki, like this dude Goto can take punishment. Suzuki caught him in the jaw with the nicest drop kick.
Yeah.
Just like holy shit, like he caught him lovely. And one of the things I put when I wrote down for this was the match to me looked like a boss fight in the Yakuza games. Like all the shit they were doing, how Suzuki was like hitting him with long ass combos, and just like vicious stuff, and then Goto would catch him with like one really powerful ass move.
Yeah,
it was just like, damn, all right, you can do a back and forth where it's just like not exactly tit for tat, but like I'm gonna get you back for all that shit you just did with something that's gonna hurt. And then like he did it. And the only thing I thought was weak was the finish. Like I'm not familiar with Goto's specials, his moves, his finisher or whatnot. So it just didn't look that great after he caught him with the first thing he did, which was like the super, not the AA. He did the super. What was it? Ushi. What do you call that? The Ushiguro, the thing when you drop the thing that AJ does. We just showing you on his knee.
Yeah, the Oshigoroshi.
Yeah, he did a super one of that like perfectly off the top rope.
I'm gonna pretend like I said it correctly.
I think that is what it's called.
I'll say that you did too.
But like he did that, and that looked like holy shit, he might have killed this man, and then he finishes him with a regular one into some other thing. It was like but like that was a good match. 4 stars, maybe 4.5 as well. But
I gotta rewatch it because I knocked out during the match. I was watching it at work and I passed out watching it. So.
Yeah, I read the matches I really feel like strongly about. I'll let you know, but like you should like just take the time to watch the match by itself.
Yeah,
it helps.
Okay,
it helps.
Next one is IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship 4-way match. Marty Scurll's champion versus Will Ospreay versus Takahashi versus Kushida. I just actually finished watching the match. The match was fun. It was a fun match until the ending.
Yeah.
Then another match that I really didn't feel the ending. Nor there's things with Will Ospreay. Like I wish he sold more. In a way,
I wish he stayed down. Like he's always he gets right back up.
I know.
Stop being a spot monkey.
Like you gotta learn your count down to 5 or 10.
Like, you know, okay. You know what happened during this match that made me not like it as much as because it was a good match, but Will Ospreay ruined it for me.
Yeah.
And the reason why was he was going for, you know, way too outlandish stuff in moments that didn't need that.
Yeah.
And it got sloppy. You saw it.
Yeah, it got really sloppy.
It was a unnecessary thing when he tried to land his legs on some other guy's shoulders, and it caused, you know, it fucked up what's his name, Takahashi. Like his momentum was like right after that move, and it was like you just took the win out of everybody's sails.
This match, I actually will go and blame kind of the camera crew too, because I was explaining to you before the cast, and I'll explain to you now. I hate when they aim the camera at people waiting for a spot.
Terrible.
I really hate that because you see them setting up for the spot, and it kind of takes away the illusion of the match. And it really fucking bothers me because that's just lazy fucking cameraman right there. Like, why are you showing this? Show the guy about to run out. Don't show them setting up.
Yep. But it didn't help either that the spot towards the end where he climbed on the piece of whatever. It wasn't even scaffolding. It was like a pillar.
Yeah.
To jump onto to somersault onto the other 3 guys. The initial like springboard up there, he almost busted his ass. And it's just like stuff like that. It just showed how unnecessary that was. Like when Kenny, you know, did his thing later, there's a way it can be done. There's a way like a big spot like that can be done and not just take the win out of everybody's sail. Like you see a guy bust his ass and then the bad camera work and then him standing there awkwardly waiting for him to get in position. And it's like, no, I'm good. I'm done. I'm not invested as much as I was.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Like I got kind of lost interest, and again, I hate when I see when they set up for spots, and I could see where they're setting up, like the whole 4-way with them super kicking, putting them down, super kicks, putting down super kick. You can see the guy waiting for him on the fucking rope, like he's looking behind, like okay, you're next, okay. I really hate that shit. I really do. Like, you gotta find a way to make it look natural instead of just waiting and looking back behind you.
You know what looked awesome was when Takahashi threw Kushida, like not monkey flipped him, like he just overheaded him.
Yeah.
And he landed in the corner and stuck to the turnbuckle and then fell down so he wouldn't kill himself.
Yeah.
Like the way it happened naturally before the replay looked awesome.
Yeah. Again, I enjoyed the match for what it was, but again, those are little things that really bothered me with the match. So I kind of lost my attention, so I gave it a 3.5.
I would have given it a 3 myself.
Yeah, like I gave it a 3.5 because I there was spots especially between Kushida and Takahashi, that them two, their chemistry is fucking nuts. Like they fucking go at it, and I like what I see.
I agree.
This is the first time I actually really saw Marty Scurll wrestle. Like I never really watched him.
Oh, he's a lot better in a more controlled situation.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be a fun wrestler. He looks more of a technician than a flyer. Yeah,
he's like a really agile William Regal.
Okay. Like, so I do gotta watch him more. I gotta see more stuff for him.
And to be honest, I wasn't feeling him losing the belt because I liked the rivalry. I liked him still antagonizing Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel like it didn't feel as special in a 4-way match between them. Like no, give them the 1-on-1.
Should have been a 1-on-1. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I gave it a 3.5. Like I wasn't really crazy about the match, and then the ending really did something. Like the camera angles, those just really bothered me, and then that whole shit with the ending. The ending was really bad. It was poorly done.
What's next?
Next match is the IWGP Intercontinental Championship match. Tanahashi versus Jay White. I just finished. Switchblade. I just finished watching the match, and for what it was, I enjoyed it for the most part. Jay White looks pretty good. Like he looks interesting. Kind of reminds me of Wade Barrett for some reason. I don't know why. Just
maybe his face, like he's like a young Wade Barrett.
Yeah, he looks like I don't know. He looked alright. It was a good match. I like Tanahashi a lot. I was surprised that they kept him with the belt. I thought they was gonna give it to Jay White because he's this big thing now in New Japan, I guess.
Oh, I don't know because like again, most since I don't follow as close, I don't know the development. But like the story they told before the match happened, I mean, the match took place was like some of the vignettes they've done, even though I don't speak the native language, the feelings were conveyed to me.
Yeah,
pretty good through the vignettes for this match. So Switchblade being this kind of like punk, not really goth, but like he looks like an assassin.
He looks like
true enough, but like when they showed him with the black gloves with the leather pants, I was like, if he wrestles like that, he looks fucking awesome. He looks like he's gonna kill you.
He's gonna burn his balls.
Like he's gonna fucking. They call him Switchblade because he just stabs you. Like there's no match.
Yeah.
So, I guess he's a character switch for whoever Jay White is. Because again, I'm not familiar with these people.
Yeah.
I know who.
I know he had a ROH stint. Like I don't really.
But like I don't know Jay White at all. Yeah. So I guess this is a character switch, and this was like a big thing because he apparently was like they said he was a dojo guy in New Japan, so that means he was around Tanahashi a lot. I think they said that was the wrestler that he idolized. So, him fighting his idol supposedly was, that usually is a big deal.
Yeah,
and that was conveyed through that the what do you call those? The promo pieces? Because they weren't really just them talking. Now it was pre-produced.
The introduction.
Yeah, okay, the introduction, yes. And it was just really good. I thought just from that alone that Switchblade was a badass, and I liked his look, and the match was actually pretty good, and it told a story. Like, also, I guess I just like the art of selling a lot because Tanahashi selling his leg, and them using the story of the injuries that he has, like where it's like wear and tear, and so it just made for a good match. I don't know. I liked it. Like it wasn't a super, awesome match. It wasn't the best match on this entire card, but for me, but like it was good.
It was a fun match. I'll give it a 3.75.
Same. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, 3.75.
Yeah, it was a solid match. Like I was watching it, and I liked it. A lot of the moves that he has a really ugly switchblade though.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a good switchblade.
Yeah, like, it's not clean.
No. Best person I've seen. Actually, the best person I've seen do it is Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins does a pretty decent one too.
Yeah.
He has a really bad switchblade. So
you mean Slate? Oh, you're talking about Tanahashi's? Yeah. I do appreciate them saying they can catch you with it from anything because he does like counter with it pretty quickly, like after the initial one, which I thought was. You see, there's something to that.
Yeah.
Where people who don't use repeat moves and it feels like they're going through a cycle.
Yeah.
But then there's some people who can use a move to like prove a point where it's like, oh, I can just catch you with it when I want to.
Yeah.
And I like that. I don't know.
I don't mind that. Like it was like Diamond Dallas Page with his diamond cutter. He's like he could catch you anywhere in any way with it.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I don't mean a finisher because that typically will end the match, but like a signature move that doesn't finish.
Yeah.
You know how nobody does a signature move twice?
Yeah.
So like a move that doesn't pin. So it'd be like, you know, damn, I can't think of one off the top of my head because I'm thinking of everybody's finisher now. That sucks. But you know what I mean. Just like a really
Balor's doing this the switchblade.
Balor doing the switchblade, sling blade, whatever they want to call it. That move. Yeah. So yeah, doing that move, but him just catching you with it as a counter as opposed to I ran out of moves to do, so I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that I like. I don't like where it's obvious. I like where it's like, oh, you were slipping. You didn't think I would catch you. Yeah. And I got you. That.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch that match, but yeah, I liked what I've seen with the match. I like Tanahashi a lot. Mm-hmm. So it was a fun match. I was surprised he kept the belt though.
Okay. He's had the belt for a while, right?
Yeah, he had it since the last. No, he had it after the G1. I think the G1 in America. I think that was when he won it.
Okay.
Because Naito. He took it from Naito.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next match is the one that Julio been waiting for.
Japstar, where you at?
Alpha versus. Oh yeah, he left. Alpha versus Omega. Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. This was my match of the night for many reasons. This was a full story-oriented match. The things that Jericho does in the ring that fucking just makes sense. Omega fucking calling on a ref just to grab the rope to stop him from tapping out. Mm-hmm. Jericho fucking walls of Jerichoing the fucking
Red Shoes' son.
Red Shoes' son. And then he slaps him. Fucking Jericho yelling at him. It's like, stop counting. It's a DQ match.
Yeah, I love that. Like, acknowledge that. That. He's like, what are you going to do? Disqualify me?
Yeah. These are the things that I say Jericho just does amazingly.
When he sits down?
Yeah.
When he sits down, that was awesome.
One thing
he didn't sit down too long. That's the thing.
One thing I will say, and I'm going to say that straight out to everyone that doubted Jericho, fuck you. Everyone had some shit to say about Jericho. Every single person. It got to a point that this dude, I think it was Wrestling Inc.
Okay.
There was a podcast called Wrestling Inc. They was like, oh, so now Omega has to dumb himself down because Jericho works a WWE style match and all that shit. That really posted, and some people posted up and agreeing with it. I was like, what you agree with it? Like, Jericho is going to do fucking good. He probably surprised the shit out of you with this match. I was like, you got to realize what Jericho is doing with New Japan. Like, Jericho is a fucking big name. He's probably the biggest name in wrestling. He's probably he's a huge name in WWE. He was a big name in WCW. He made himself a legend. He made himself a fucking greatest of all time kind of thing. And him doing this little stint in New Japan, you don't know how many views it got because of him.
Exactly. So many people were hyped to watch this because of that.
This could have ended the match. This could have ended the show, and everyone still would have been happy.
All right. Just for perspective, there was like an article about how Mark Cuban bought like the rights to show the matches on his network.
He had it for the longest time, though.
No. I guess specifically for this one, like he
did it last year.
Oh, but they don't. I guess he doesn't keep them. They don't renew because it said he bought it like this year.
He renewed a contract with New Japan to show on Access TV. They've been doing that for years, but they'll do like older shows and not live shows. During last year during Wrestling Kingdom, they did show it, but they aired it a couple months ago. This is the first time they actually airing it this week.
So that's the brand new part, where it's like he's doing it as of date and day and date.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
It's still a week later,
like still after, but like closer to the actual date.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the big deal.
But the big reason why is, to be honest with you, is Jericho.
Yeah.
Such a big name. The fact that he is the reason why that people are fucking going ape shit about it, because who would have thought that he would be wrestling in New Japan again?
And there's no doubt about the fact that he's the main attraction here. Like, yes, we love Kenny Omega, but like Jericho's the one who brought the eyes to the to the show.
Yeah.
The interest to the show. I can be completely honest and say that I've heard lots of mainstream outlets just turn their interest like 150 degrees when Jericho got involved.
Yeah,
it's like
I agree.
That's just what happened.
You know what? What I'll say easily too is the fact that it got a lot more WWE eyes on New Japan Pro Wrestling. It got a lot more people around New Japan Pro Wrestling.
This is true.
And you got to realize, and him taking the fall to Omega, him just fighting Omega is a big standing for Omega's career. The fact that he fought a legend like Chris Jericho. And now Naito, well, we'll get into that later, but Naito is going to be next. Like, Jericho is a huge name. For him being in New Japan Pro Wrestling really helps him 100%. And if they want to do business in America, he's the best person to actually be able to do it with.
I agree. I mean, there's nobody like with more prestige, like actually still wrestling.
Yeah.
Because when the commentators said the names of the people who literally are the only human beings in history to main event Wrestle Kingdom and main event WrestleMania, Ric Flair, Brock Lesnar, and Chris Jericho. That's it. Yeah. Nobody else. So until Ric Flair's gone, Jericho really, really, really is the greatest, just the greatest wrestler.
Yeah.
Like he's the only one I would really put above him is Ric Flair. Yeah. Like for accomplishment, because you can't, nobody else you can say that about. Like nobody else in human history. So
yeah,
that's just what it is.
And he had an amazing match with Omega. That's probably my favorite match of the night. Them two ran at it beautifully, like they fucking wrestled before, kind of thing. Like they fit off of each other. I like the fact that they didn't do their finishers like crazily a lot. They fucking did one code breaker. He did two Ring of Angels, but one was on the chair, and that's what ended it. But they all did just signature moves, and he did the Lion Salt once. He tried to walls Jericho a couple times.
Caught him with the damn Lion Tamer. Like
he did the Lion Tamer. Him actually doing Lion Tamer was fucking great. Like you saw different things from them, but it wasn't the same thing. It wasn't like pinfall after pinfall of the same move. And this is my biggest complaint with the next match we're going to be talking about. But this one actually felt natural. It fucking felt great. And what Jericho did was fucking amazing. And honestly, anyone that doubted him, go fuck yourself.
Did anybody get directly from Kenny what he was supposed to be? Because I thought that was Anubis, because it said, he's supposed to be a wrestling god. So it looked like Anubis, what is it, the Egyptian god of, I forgot, death or something like that?
Yeah. It looked like
wasn't he supposed to be like, wasn't he Anubis from Zone of the Enders?
I think so.
Because he had the gun.
Yeah.
That was like the eyes were lighting up. I'm like, that's not Jehuti, because I know Zone of the Enders. Like, he looked like the thing from the second game.
Yeah.
Like the boss or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Jericho coming out to Judas, which is probably one of my favorite songs on his new album.
Okay, and then, so that I was thinking that was a fuzzy track.
Yeah, okay. It was Judas. And then he had the light up jacket, which the lights were kind of fucked up.
I love how there was a few that weren't lighting up. But the thing that killed me was that would have been so badass if the alpha symbol was on the back.
Yeah,
like just I'm the alpha. Why not?
Yeah. I really loved the match. I gave it a 5. That was my favorite match of the night. This is a very replayable match. Jericho hung. He fucking went at it. He was not tired. He didn't look blow up. They were back and forth more than most of these matches too.
I liked how the match looked. Yeah. Also, like watching the match, it felt like watching a movie almost, because just the way Jericho carries himself in the ring. Yeah. And outside the ring, it looked like I was watching like an actual movie star play a wrestler.
Yeah, and then it was just more of his forte, the things that he just did to fuck around with the thing, like yelling at the refs, fucking slapping the young boys, slapping fucking like that, yelling at fucking Don Callis says correct something. Yo,
moving out of the way when Kenny tried to fucking dive on him.
Yeah,
like he went through the monitors.
There's so many those little things that just make shit even better, and that Jericho does naturally. So yeah, it's my favorite match of the night. Again, fuck everyone that doubted Jericho. I knew he was going to do something great. So
4.5 for me. Again, it's a great match. There wasn't really any 5s for me. Like there was no match that really blew me away like that. But this was a great match, and it's timeless. But man, to be honest, because I didn't get too much into the last match.
Yeah.
Because this is where it's going to end for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole event was actually very good. Like I would definitely watch it again. I recommend people watch it.
I won't watch it again because I watch by match.
Not the entire thing, and don't do it when you're tired.
Yeah, I'll watch certain matches again. I won't watch the whole thing. It's 5.5 hours.
Yeah, I would recommend segment it up into like 2 matches at a time or something.
All right, so the final match will be Okada versus Naito for the IWGP World Championship. I wanted a better match. There's something like I hate the overuse of finishing moves, and they did it like way too much in this match. Fucking 9 rainmakers in this match. 9 fucking rainmakers in this match, and fucking, you know what? I give Naito credit because every time he got caught with it, he did a backflip with it. Every single time he got that backflip in it. Naito, I love Naito. I actually wanted him to win the IWGP title. I thought it was his time to actually get the belt because I'm kind of tired of Okada in that sense. He kind of reminds me of Randy Orton more than anything. Okada. Like he will have his good matches here and there, but he's always just stagnant and just the same thing.
But he had nice new pants.
I didn't give a fuck about his pants.
I liked his pants. I liked his ceremonial money pants.
He just, I don't know, man. But yo, I lost interest in this match after the 4th Rainmaker.
But so I mean,
it's just that out for me.
I didn't get to see the entire match, but what I did see was like it was pretty good up until like he countered the drop kick in the corner.
Yeah.
The one where he like jumps over and slams into your face. I forgot what that's called. And he countered that, and then he caught him up there with a drop kick that knocked him outside the ring. Like Okada caught Naito with a drop kick that caught him on the chin and knocked him outside the ring. Like up until that point, the match was very good. Like I would say this, the story that was told of Naito like wanting change.
Yeah.
You could see it because the beginning of the match, he was literally just fucking with him and changing the pace and like stopping. He was doing what human beings always say when they see people wrestle.
Yeah.
Why is it when that man throws him to the ropes, he doesn't just stop? And he was actually just like running and then just stopping. And then running and then, rolling out of the ring and running and then, like stop. He didn't even want to lock up with him. Like I thought all that was pretty good. So it's kind of disheartening to hear that it goes downhill when they just start doing Rainmaker.
I as anyone will say, it was a very physical match. It could have been a really great match, but I lost interest after the 4th finisher. Like it was done in that pin. I wanted Naito to win. I really did. I like Naito. He's probably one of my favorite dudes in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I really wanted him to get the belt. I don't like Okada as much. There was matches I did like of his, but this one was just like, again, once they started doing the finishers and they kept kicking out the finishers, and it's not even exciting anymore. It was
Do you know if that's the thing they started doing just for that match? Like, did it seem like it was trying to fill for time?
It feels like it was because honestly, like I felt the match was way too long than it should have been, and then like they doing the same shit that Kenny and Okada did the first time. They fucking jumping off of their finishers over and
like
over.
I was gonna ask, is that tradition? Because I know the last one was Kenny, and that's the style. But like, is that tradition for the last match to always be so long?
No, it don't have to be. I think they just trying to make it.
No,
this long. It went longer than it had to be.
Okay, but it's not like this is the set time limit for last match in New Japan where if you're a fan of it, like notice, hey, they always go like 40 minutes, or they always go half an hour.
I feel like they don't need to. They don't need to, but they do it anyway.
They do it. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I did like Naito's entrance. Always like Naito's mask and shit that he wears and shit. I like the I don't give a fuck kind of style that he does. Again,
takes his suit off. He made him wait. He took it off as slow as possible.
Yeah,
he's one of the few wrestlers he's literally wearing clothes.
Yeah.
And he takes them all off. I mean, yeah, the pants zip, but like still he wears a dress shirt and a tie.
I wanted a better match. I was disappointed with it because I was hoping for a kind of a different match. But like again, like the overuse of finishers, things like that really like just lose my taste in the match. So I give this, you know what, for the physicality and everything that was it, I'll give it a 3.75. But other than that, if Naito would have won, I would have given it a 4.
Okay, got you. I can only give it partial credit because I didn't watch the whole thing. But like what I saw, I like, so I'll give it 3.5.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I was spared not seeing the clotheslines.
Last but not least, I want to get this to going a little crazy long. They had the New Year Rush. There was a couple things that happened in the New Year Rush thing, which is a show right after. It's pretty much like their Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Wrestle Kingdom always has that one show after Wrestle Kingdom where you're gonna see where the storyline is gonna go. Coda got jumped by a Bullet Club and Omega stopped it. So Cody and Omega was like kind of yelling at each other, getting words. So it looks like they're gonna probably line up fighting down the road.
Does that mean that also could mean like are him and Kota Ibushi getting back together?
Probably,
that would be cool.
Yeah,
they flashed the things, they mentioned it, and then they flashed I guess like maybe it was an advertisement of Cody and not Cody of Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi like with the tag championships or whatever, like from way back or whatever. So
what else happened? Sling Blade got offered a Bullet Club membership and he turned it down and he joined Chaos with Okada.
Really?
Yeah. I don't understand the groups.
Is it just who represents you? Because it's like
I guess like you're part of a gang. I guess I don't know. There's like four different groups.
Yeah, isn't Suzuki a part of one?
Suzuki Gun, and then you have the Bullet Club, then you have Chaos, and then you have the one Naito's in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Los Nobles.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah. So you have those groups, and I'm like, why the gangs? Why the gang colors?
I don't. Do they have colors though?
Well,
or are they all just black and white?
Bullet Club is black and white.
Like Suzuki Gun's flag is black and white.
It's like silver and black.
Oh yeah, it's silver. It's silver. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So anyway, so New Japan Wrestle Kingdom come to the close. We gave a full review of Wrestle Kingdom. That was our first full review of Wrestle Kingdom. Last time we just talked about it. We didn't really go.
A lot of them matches was good, man. I had to say something.
Yeah, they have. It's a lot of good stuff. We getting set for Royal Rumble down the end of this month as well. So we'll have a preview show and a review show down the road. We're gonna wrap this up now. We get Spread Out Square next. Follow all our channels. Follow Mark with the Mic on Instagram, YouTube, everything like that. Follow Red Cycling, most importantly, on everything from Facebook to Twitter to SoundCloud to WordPress to
Tumblr,
our Facebook page, Tumblr, everything. We're on everything. Instagram as well. Check out our last podcast we did last week and our year-end podcast. We'll have a Power Ranger podcast coming soon, and everything's rolling.
Nice.
Rolling. Yeah. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.